Hello, New Tech. It's Thursday, April 9th. Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance, I forgot the pledge, to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If you're trying to learn that, take heart. Even I mess it up sometimes. Hey, quick announcement. There's a survey link in Echo in the announcements page. We would like your feedback on how this e-learning adventure is going, so please take a few minutes and do that survey. As I mentioned earlier this week, every day this week we're looking at a historical example on this day in history of somebody who can inspire us because they stood up for what was right and tried to advocate for other people and uphold the cause of justice. Today, we look back at April 9th, 1939. On this date, in 1939, Marian Anderson, who was an African-American classical singer, performed at the Lincoln Memorial. Now that in and of itself is a pretty big deal, but the backstory is pretty inspirational as well. She was originally scheduled to perform at the Daughters of the American Revolution Constitution Hall, which was a really big deal in terms of venues. But she was barred from doing that just because she was black. So this situation got the attention of the NAACP, and they, along with some labor unions and other organizations, and even First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt, organized protests and eventually were able to get Marian Anderson scheduled at the Lincoln Memorial. It was a very successful concert. She was already pretty famous before then, but this situation propelled her to even more fame and helped her to break barriers for other African American singers. So again, it's a great story of people standing up for what's right and organizing civil action to do what's right. I was impressed by what Eleanor Roosevelt did as well. The Daughters of the American Revolution was that was a big deal back then. That was one of those organizations that had a lot of high status. And if you were in that, you were, part of the upper crust. And she resigned in protest because of this. And I hope if I have the opportunity to do something like that, to stand up for somebody, even if it meant sacrificing something that was good for me, I hope I would follow her example and do that. So I wanted to pass that inspiration along to you. Keep doing what's right. Stand up for other people. Keep checking Echo and keeping in touch with your teachers. Reach out with any questions. See you tomorrow, New Tech.